I'm ready. Hey, it's your boy DJ Martin Mark, aka Hippie McGee. You tuning in to the SocialGoats. I'm hanging with.
What's up? It's your girl Run Brown, aka Redhead Bandit, aka Beast in the Streets, aka Do the Right Thing, aka I need some more nicknames so I can compete with him. Welcome to the SocialGoats.
Welcome to the SocialGoats.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? This BJ, Social Goat number 2. I'm in here.
Hey, it's your girl Danny with the I, not a Y, the Social Goat Diva. Welcome.
Hey man, what up? Shane Will. You already know, man. Welcome. We happy to be here today. Like I said, we got a very special guest, Mr. Drayden Dunn, Young Pros ENT. You know, he gonna come lace us up with some knowledge, and we gonna kind of find out what he got going on right now. He's doing some big things in the city. So after the commercial break, we're gonna introduce Mr. Drayden Dunn. SocialGoats, baby.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Social Goats. We got a special guest in the house tonight, Mr. Drayden Dunn.
What's up, brother?
My man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Honor having you, brother.
Yeah, look forward to it. What's up, y'all? All right, cool. It's good.
Let's go.
Hey man, welcome back. Like I said, we got Drayden Dunn in the building, man. We appreciate you coming to chill with us, man.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Hey man, it's an honor and a pleasure because I know the things that you helping out with in Shreveport, man, you're gonna help to better our culture and everything we got going on.
I sure appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here with the SocialGoats. I'm a huge fan of y'all show. Y'all have a dope setup, man. I love what y'all doing, so thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
It's an honor, man.
Okay.
So, Mr. Dunn.
What's up, Danny?
Yeah.
With the I, not the Y. Yeah, girl.
The question I have for you
What's poppin'?
is, a lot of people here in Shreveport, they say, Shreveport don't have enough going on,
Yeah.
and there's not enough opportunity in Shreveport. What do you have to say about that?
I say you got to create your own opportunity. I think we can't compare ourselves to these other cities. You know, Shreveport is its own, and it's the reason why we are where we are. But at the end of the day, we can create, whether it's jobs, a certain culture, nightlife opportunity. It's really just about us coming together and doing it as a team. So it's a big question with a lot of different directions, but at the end of the day, we're all responsible for ourselves. So if you're looking for opportunity, the opportunity that you want, you know, your thoughts create life, you know, things that you want to see, be the change that you want to see, you can do it, you know what I'm saying? So that's a real easy thing to do. I just think it's hard for people to keep their egos down. I think there's a lot of chiefs, you know what I'm saying, not enough Indians. And, you know the saying, we're better together. So just like this show right here, you know, it's not one person, it's a team. It's a team effort. Right. It starts with just a thought. You grab people that are like-minded, that share the same goal, and put all the energy that you have, like, every single day until you see it. I think that you know, we take sacrifices from being in Shreveport. It's easy for all of us as professionals, entrepreneurs, creative people to go to a larger city and get more money, but we're doing this for the future. You know, you got to think about the history of Shreveport and where we came from. And if you want to see the change, just to be honest, we have to be the pioneers.
Okay. Speaking of change, what change would you like to see happen? You know,
Definitely want to just see more black businesses continue to open up. If you think about it, if a black person can open up a business and employ other minorities, it's going to give us opportunity to raise their income. You know, education and crime, all of these things are associated with, you know, your economics, you know, with money. And the only way to get the money is to have the jobs and the businesses. General Motors went out and everybody flatlined, you know. It could be something as small as starting a business that might employ 3 people. Well, if those 3 people make $20,000 or $30,000, that's over the average in Shreveport, you know. So that's the biggest change I want to see, is business, entrepreneurship. You know, we spend the most money than any other ethnicity.
right.
You know, we're spending $1 trillion a year, right? And it's going to over 98 or 99% of non-black business. So when you think about that, you know, African Americans, we're used more as a hedge fund than anything else to America. If we put our monies together, we'll actually be in the top 10 of the richest nations. So think about it, if we just decided to spend 10% of our money with our own, the barriers that we can break down. You know, Shreveport's a predominantly black city. You know,
Right.
it wasn't always like that, right? So I think we kind of just had to step to the plate. I think a lot of people, you know, we're trained to kind of go to school, get the degree. Once you get the degree, it's hard to find a job in your field, so you do something else, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that if everybody just decide to do what they love to do, and just don't worry about money, just worry about being the best at that for yourself. Like money will come. You know, like people treat you or they look at you prospectively the way you look at yourself. So if I tell you I'm a barber, eventually someone's gonna say, they're gonna be checking for your haircut, they're gonna say, you know, line me up, cut me up, fade me up. If I'm telling people, hey, you know, I aspire to be an actor or actress, and I just keep putting out this footage and reels of myself over and over and again, you'll start becoming and getting your following up, you know. So I just think that we need to make a decision about what you want to do and then put your energy behind it and just do a lot of groundwork. I think groundwork can change anybody. And what I mean by groundwork, I'm talking about work that's not built on a dollar sign. We're talking about work that's like pro bono. You know what I'm saying? When I got into like film and video with young pros, we did free commercials, free videos, free weddings, a lot of stuff, you know, that you saw out there, we didn't charge for. And the reason why is because we wanted to build our portfolio. So we just focus on doing these things, and what happens is you gain relationships, you gain favors,
Which is priceless.
right? You know, and you know, I just think if people see you working all the time, they just associate you with being a grinder and a worker, and then that makes them want to do business with you. You know, I had people approach me, they might not even see my work, they just see how I carry myself and they see I'm working all the time, so they want to give me work, you know? So energy is a big thing for sure.
That's what's up.
Thank
All
you.
right, since we talking and preaching about percentages and decimals and all that good
Yes,
stuff.
I love it.
And speaking about the
Boom,
minority.
boom, boom, boom. I get
Yes.
straight to it, baby.
Reverend Preacher,
Shoot.
Brother Dr. Drayden Dunn.
Hey, whatever you call it, baby.
So while we're speaking about that, do you have any tips that you can give to the African American community about starting a business? Because some people don't really know. They think Google tell them everything.
Right.
So do you have any business since you started your own business that you can give to the African Americans
Yeah, so-
about how to start a business and what they can do, or whatever tip you have?
Yeah, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you built to be a 9-to-5 worker and be the greatest at that, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you built to be a housewife or, you know, join the military or, you know, work for a corporation, a Fortune 500 corporation, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do aspire to be an entrepreneur and own a business, first thing, period, you just got to eliminate fear. You know, the thing that I can guarantee is that you're going to fail. Like, my L's are like, I can write a whole list of L's. Like, I done lost, period. But every time I took an L, you learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into all the technicalities of registering your business and getting the tax ID number and stuff like that. All that stuff will come, you know. But my thing is you got to be able to jump and be malleable, be able to change. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't going to go as planned. You know, you step into the business, the easiest thing to do is to start the business. You know, everybody look for the name first. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to name my business this. That's easy to do. But maintaining the business and being consistent is the hard thing to do. So be prepared for a loss and be prepared for a failure. You know what I'm saying? Just keep shooting. You know, with me and my family and the company, we went a bunch of ways and we fell on our face. Our last business we opened up, we took a large loss and we could have hung it up there. You know what I'm saying? But we just licked our wounds, you know, stayed the course, made a couple switches, and then we became profitable. So, as far as, because there's so many businesses, I just say prepare to fail. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with failing. There's nothing wrong with that. Just eliminate that fear. Because once you fail, that fear gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can say about that on the business.
Okay, hey, before we continue with Drayden Dunn, maybe we'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Like I said, we got Drayden Dunn in the building.
What's up, everybody?
You know, yeah, we want to shout out our live audience. We want to let y'all know, man, what's up, what's good. You see, I mean, you got Danny B. I mean, hey, what check I say, y'all address the audience, the live audience.
Social number 2, right?
Social Social goes where it's supposed to be. Keep locked in. This is dope what we doing. We about to give a lot of great information, so just stay locked in and share the live feed. Share. Let
Yes,
people know
like,
what you're doing.
share.
Share it.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Hey, so y'all, like I said, we got Drayden Dunn in the building. Like I say, man, we're a real good friend. I've known him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So he want to hit us with a little knowledge, man. And we got into it, but we want y'all to see what we got going on as well, man. So we gonna get it picked back up.
Okay, Drayden, I have a question for you, man. How long have you been in business?
Man,
For yourself.
for myself, so first of all, we started off with Young Pros Entertainment. Me, Brent Ladden, Cavante Moore, and some others. We incorporated that our first year out of high school. So when we was 18 years old, we just hit our 10-year mark. We did that. Outside of Young Pros, man, me and my wife got a tax business. We have a transportation business where we carry sand for the oil field, flatbed. We got consulting, and then we also have a decor business. And the consulting more so is like financial and business development. So when people come to us with businesses or their finances and they want to build their credit, they want to start a business, maybe they already have a business and they want to raise their bottom line, that's what we do as well. So I'll say honestly, all my life, my first hustle was selling shoes out my Honda and at Magnet. You know what I'm saying? I moved around Fair Park, Huntington, Bird. I had Forces to J. They were fake in the mud. But I was 16 though. And real deal, I was selling shoes out. And then honestly, that taught me a lot just about interaction. And then I went to selling candy in high school.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was selling so much candy.
Snack cakes.
Right, snack cakes, everything. I had hallways set up though. I had 2 people under me. He worked that block. He worked that block.
Oh, this old crazy, man. It's a real deal, man.
Truly want them.
Yeah.
Truly want them. But a lot of people say like, why you bring that up? Because man, there's so many ways to make money. And what happened was I went into finance and I became a banker. So I was a banker for 7 years. That changed my life. That was more important, honestly, than my college experience. The reason why I was 21 years old and a millionaire would be in my desk. So when I saw my first big check from someone else, $100,000, that shook me up at 21. Now at 28, you know, I'm able to talk big figures. I'm not intimidated by people that might have a lot more than me. You know what I'm saying? So my job was what? Just talk to business owners and professionals about their money, how they got their money, how we gonna keep their money, how we gonna grow their money, and it gave me access. So we talking about all types of people, you know what I'm saying? And I learned so much from that. All I did was apply what I learned from those professionals in front of me and applied it to my businesses that we have today. So yeah, that's how long we've been in business now. So I've pretty much been an entrepreneur my whole life. And I really just transitioned into being a full-time entrepreneur back in November. So now I totally work for myself. So
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And how do you control being in business like that and being so young? How did you control toxic situations in business?
Man, so
'Cause I know you probably dealt with a few.
most definitely. The toxic situations is just about instinct. You know, like God gave. Some people call it intuition. Some people say led by the Spirit. You know, instinct. God gave us these things. You know, gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? You know when something is good or bad. And sometimes it can trick you, but it's cool. You just, like I said earlier, you just take the L's, but you get out of a toxic situation by going with your instinct. You know? It's just like when you meet a person, you can feel their energy. Energy is so real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say that you judge somebody the first 3 seconds that you see them. By the way they carry themselves, the way they talk, the way they look at you in your eye. Like, these are things that make up a person and make up your instinct. So, like, as far as toxic situations, those were my toxic situations. But honestly, I learned more from my clients' toxic situations. Because when it was toxic, they came to the bank. Whether it was an overdraft, a bounce check, closing their business and stuff like that. You know, so I just sat there and asked them questions so much that I just dug in. And understanding that I don't care if you make $5 or $5 million. Everybody has a story. Everybody has knowledge. Everybody can teach you something.
Right.
So basically, I just treated everybody in front of me like that. Because I tell you, man, my first lesson at the bank was when a guy walked in and he had just a T-shirt with holes in it. And then he was sitting next to a guy with a tailored suit. And of course, when I walked up to approach, I took the guy with the tailored suit because I'm trying to hit my goal like that. He got a little something. And when I came, he was overdrawn, and the guy that had the holes in the shirt turned out to be a millionaire in somebody else's office. So, I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, and you can learn something from anybody. Right. So, as far as toxic situations, again, follow your intuition. You know what I'm saying? It tells you everything about everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, I have another question. So I've been knowing Dre for a hot while, and I heard him talk about the beginning of his career, but we missing a career, Dre. We missing a career, man. Y'all know Dre got them bars, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all know Dre can spit that fire. He spit that fire. Don't hit a hot 16 for us, Dre. One time. Just hit a hot 16, man.
My rap career is gone. Stop it. But I might. But what's crazy is that's how YP started though. You know, I was rapping. Cavante was making beats. Of course, Brent Ladens is a musician at heart and a businessman. We was making music in his attic. You know what I'm saying? And we was making music, you know, in our houses. And what wound up happening is we just started charging people. Well, people would come and record in our attic, and then we was like, man, we could charge them $20 an hour. Right. And that's when Young Pros actually birthed. Was off of that. You know what I'm saying? But man, I still got them bars. I still got them bars.
We're going to check you out, man.
Yeah, I still got them. Matter of fact, we can post a SoundCloud link or something, and I'll let them be the judge of that. But y'all ain't finna embarrass me. No, real talk. Like I really transitioned over from rap to like spoken word. Yeah. So I still do spoken word. You know what I'm saying? And you can catch me at an open mic all the time. Like if I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying, I'll go up there and spit something.
Spoken word, explain this. What like I've never like is that a form of poetry or
Yeah, of course. And I'll spit something. Let's see. Check them out. Okay. Here we go. What the hell is your crown? Don't tell me you pull it down and replace it with that bullshit in society. The application of mental abundance perform quietly to destroy the sobriety of the third eye in me and you. They have an agenda. Hate yourself, hate your own, hate your skin. Hate your skin, hate yourself, hate your own. But we can't be cloned. Alright, I forgot the list. Hey, y'all put me on the spot like that. Hey, Drake, quit that, man. Not a rapper. You did that. But anyway, but yeah, so we transitioned to that, and we just became valuable, started doing video and that good stuff. So now we just a full, you know, facet multimedia company.
Empire.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I commend
Shout out to the team.
Proud of you, bro.
I commend you for quitting your 9 to 5 because that's the big leap. You know, when you, especially when you're talented and you trusting in your talented more than you trusting in a 9 to 5. I think that's just a big leap. Yeah. Period. Because I'm like, I need my guaranteed money. Let me go hit this clock real quick.
Well, I tell y'all, with y'all though, for real, like you start meeting people and you realize, like, okay, they're not smarter than y'all. Like they not, you know, they're not more talented than us. You know what I'm saying? They've rather taken a leap of faith, or they had an opportunity, or they seen it before. You know, like it's crazy because like back in like the 60s and the 50s, like going into the 70s, when black folks were in high school, we actually learned trades. You know, this was before my time. Right. So when you came out of high school, you was able to go ahead and start your business right then. And then you see that kind of phased out of high school. Like now they teach us standardized testing, you know what I'm saying? So it changed the whole, you know, thinking of the minority community, and now we kind of rush to go get the job, which again is cool, like for real, everybody can do their own thing. But now it's our job to go ahead and snatch that back, you know what I'm saying? And it's real simple though, it's real simple, just do what you love.
Okay. Dre,
what's up, man?
Man, we know you working on something real big in the city, man, and it's gaining a lot of buzz, man. You know, we want to let the people know, you know, you got something charitable going on. We want you to kind of speak on it. What's going on?
Man, Save a Soul. Man, I'm telling you, we did shout out to my boy Ryan Williams, #1 that y'all had here, that allowed me to be a part of Black Panther, the Black Panther Challenge. And I tell you, when I was there with those kids, man, it touched me. And I mean, it was something to see. And you can really see in the faces of the kids that some of these kids, if they wouldn't have put that money up for them, they would have never saw the movie. Or if they saw the movie, it wouldn't have been in that atmosphere. So now they thinking like, wow, I remember when I went free, and I remember how I felt. And I remember, it was other people that looked like me on the screen, looking like kings and queens. Like, this was dope. So while I was there, I was like, okay, let's keep a whole wave moving. Because, like, it's a lot of trends being set out here, right? There's always trends. But if you look at the trends, usually they're negative, period, because that's what sells. They make money off of fear. They make money off of fights. They make money off of sex. They make money off of just a lot of things that's just not good for our community. So how about we start like building off this wave and continue? So I said, my birthday's Thursday. I'm not sure when it's aired, but it's March 15th. And I said I wanted to do a reverse and actually do something great on my birthday to keep that wave going. And like, honestly, I just remember being in middle school and I remember a lot of kids got picked on because of their shoes. And it led to fights. It led to, poor behavior, grades being low, and low self-esteem. So this is really an suicide. This is an anti-bullying thing, So I wanted to say, okay, I want to put brand new shoes on kids' feet. It's a shame when I was in the financial industry, I can't tell you how many parents would come in and they were spending money on their kids on clothes and shoes that were name brand or high end, and they was late on their credit, they was late on their bills, they was late on their rent. Wouldn't it be nice to take that burden off their back? Wouldn't it be nice to have kids to be able to be confident and sit up straight and be happy and not have to really hide behind the shadows of guilt because they didn't have a life? So I was like, let's give them brand new shoes. And let's call it Save a Soul. Because, people are like, that's a little drastic, but you don't know whose soul you saved. You know what I'm saying? They put the shoes on, they feel like a new person. People know the way you look is the way you feel and the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, let's go ahead. And my goal really was $5,000. I did a $10,000 stretch goal just to get people to donate, and we hit it in a week in like 3 days. So officially we're at 5,000 now. And that's literally gonna put shoes on 200, 300, 400 kids' feet. You know what I'm saying? And we'll keep posting everything. But you know how crazy it is gonna be for them to get something of their own. It's okay to give somebody like used and abused shoes, but like if you can put something that they have ownership on, that's theirs. You know what I'm saying? That's more powerful. So it's called Save a Soul. We're gonna go to local schools, elementary and middle schools. We've already talked to principals. Fair Park is involved. We have names of the individuals, the sizes, so we're literally going to give them to people that need it. It's just not going to go to just we show up and give. We have the names and the sizes and the situation of each kid, and we're literally going to put shoes on their feet that day. So I just want to thank everybody that's given and shared and liked and just, supported. It's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. I mean, we've had people give up to $1,000, seriously. And it just really touched me because I didn't think it was going to, do what it did so fast. The power of social media. You know what I'm saying? No news.
Used in the right way.
Right. No news, none of that. We just made the fundraiser. Facebook approved it, and boom, And every time I look around, somebody's giving. And this is also the point, y'all. This is Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? Like people, we got the mayor race coming up. We got a good wave of entrepreneurship. We talked about Shreveport going and switching this culture. It's a black culture city now. This proves what Shreveport can do. You know what I'm saying? In 1 week, 5,000 kids have shoes. Then we can turn it into tuitions. We can turn that into businesses. We can turn that into establishments. We can turn that into schools. Like it really can be done, but someone has to like just open it up. And it makes it easier for people to come involved when we come together. So just give us the platform. That's all we asking is the platform. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully somebody watching this, I challenge you to do a fundraiser. I challenge y'all to do it, man. It can be for $500. It can be for $200. Do something and just keep going. And let's create our own story. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people creating our own story.
So someone who may not have social media, how can they get in contact with you if they want to contribute? Like we have someone, one of our live viewers, they want to contribute. How can they get in contact?
Yeah. So Save a Soul 318 at gmail.com. We got the Cash App, Save a Soul 318. We got the PayPal, Save a Soul 318. I'm Drayden Dunn. I'm the only person with my name, who's in the city. Like, you can just type my name in. You can take it to our Young Pro Studios on 515 Marshall Street. We're taking cash donations and new shoe donations. You can go there. Instagram, my number is 318-230-2408. You know what I'm saying? But preferred email or text, saveasoul318@gmail.com. We got till, for the people on the live, we got till March 13th, which is Wednesday, because we want to have all the shoes bought up and make sure all the money is afforded. All proceeds go to the shoes, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. But like I say, I challenge y'all to be a part, and if you can't be a part of this, I challenge you to start something on your own,
Be a part of something.
Yeah, be a part of something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we definitely will be giving. I'm going to get a pair of shoes from my house for you, and we'll write a note, put it in there for the kids and all that, because that's a beautiful thing, man. And like I said, I've seen kids abused, I've seen all of that happen, so that's very important. And man, we honor you for doing it.
Man, appreciate that.
You're bringing a lot to the city, and that's needed.
Especially from these sneakerheads up in here.
Yeah, super sneakerheads.
We got some
That's
super.
Is
that for girls and girls and boys, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Girls and boys.
Okay.
I mean, actually, I think we have more we bought more girl shoes actually than boy shoes. So, yeah, please, girls, boys, we take all sizes. And it's just something dope to keep moving on. After Thursday, let's do something else. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing.
If y'all need some heels or some boots, I got you.
Hey, you hear? Hey, we got to do this, man. We got to continue to come together, man. We're making some progress. Like I don't know if everyone else has noticed, but the violence in Shreveport, it's down. I haven't heard too much about stuff happening.
Don't say nothing.
But hey, hey, we're gonna go to one more commercial break, and we're gonna wrap it up with Drayden. And you already know we got Drayden in the building. We're gonna give him a little locker room talk. We're gonna hit y'all locker room talk because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So after the commercial break, we're gonna finish out this interview. We'll get in locker room talk.
Take that.
Hey man, welcome back. Like I say, man, we chilling with Drayden Dunn, up in this thing, hitting us to this knowledge, putting it down. Hey, like I say, when you come and chill with the goats, you become a goat. So you are now officially a social goat. So we can't let you leave with nothing, man. We got this gift for you.
Appreciate that, man. Look, official, baby.
Official.
SocialGoats, baby. Y'all follow,
Follow, hey, you can't find these on the street. The only way you can get these is you come on the show.
I don't know. I think Pookie had this on Cooper Road.
Hey, Pookie got a knockoff. It ain't legit. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy say, man, we doing this. Yeah. We can't stop, won't stop. We ain't gonna do it. Take that. Hey, like I say, Danny B, man, she got some forward. What you got going on, Danny?
Yes. In order to, what I want to say?
Say it.
Preach it.
Say it with your chest.
I want to say, I appreciate what you're doing. The kids are appreciative.
That's what's up.
Most definitely. And I love sneakers. My baby's a sneakerhead. And we're going to donate to Save the Soul.
Let's do it, baby.
All right.
Save the Soul, man. That's great.
Hey.
Awesome pair.
Going to a young man.
Oh,
You got the photos.
That's from the SocialGoats, baby.
This is what the goats do. We give back. We give back. I believe the children are.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Let them be the way.
That's it, baby.
No, we have a
She gonna make it rain.
I'm gonna donate. I'm a sneakerhead too.
Yeah.
So I'm
She making it rain. She gonna make it rain for
donate
everybody.
some sneakers also, but I have a donation from
That's
this.
wonderful.
That's
That's
a
wonderful.
lot there.
And also, like,
They keep it coming. They keep it coming. Dragging it over.
I'm gonna add on to
oh, man, appreciate that, man.
I'm coming back. That's off the street.
We put pressure on them. We don't play no games, man. Like I said, the goats, we contributed in the beginning and it keeps coming. The gift that keeps on giving. And it's for a valuable purpose, man. So, hey, like I said, we're going to close out, Dre. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we?
Yeah, just, if you want to do Save a Soul, if you want to donate to it, you can even send cash to the bank at Regions. Shout out to Regions Bank for doing our nonprofit account, Save a Soul. That's dope. But my biggest thing, just push. don't quit at nothing, man. Just find out what you love to do and get up and put all your energy into that every damn day. And don't worry about them haters. It's nothing but fuel, baby. And we gonna get it. All right.
You have a social media anybody can follow you on?
Yeah, Drayden Dunn. So like, if everybody know Drayden Dunn, that's my film alias. So any directing or videography that I do is under Drayden Dunn. So DRAYDUBOIS, and that's on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, Drayden Dunn on the Facebook, and we all we got.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you. We
Social
appreciate
Goats.
it.
Social Goats, baby. Next Tuesday. Check us.